How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to another reaction video with my mom. You might be wondering, wait a minute, this isn't the Honkai Impact 3 reaction video that I was looking for. What happened to it? Let's just say things happened, and yeah, because I remember the last reaction video. My mom was saying that her leg, that she was going through surgery, and she was still trying to recover from it. She's still recovering it now. In fact, just recently she was going through a, I don't remember, was it a treatment? Was it more surgery or anything of the like?
No, so I went for my knee surgery. I thought it was gonna be like surgery and then go back to work, but it just didn't work that way. It took me about 2 weeks. Now is the 3rd week of my surgery, and I'm getting there. I just need to, exercise my leg, and that way I can just go back to where I was before. And then, of course, as we get older, we need to get the colonoscopy, which is recommended by doctors once you hit 45 to 50 years old. So it just happened that, I got the surgery, then that done, and it's been a lot lately. So I just couldn't do much, and all the pills just kind of like made me sleep, and I just wasn't there 100%. But I'm here now, and we're gonna try to make this happen.
With that said, though, not gonna lie, this session was also going to be scheduled for Sunday, but again, because of her trying to recover, we had to delay it until today, which is currently Tuesday, May 10th. I do want to do something a little different, and that thing is, instead of reacting to Honkai Impact 3 now, we'll be reacting to characters. Well, the character designs found in Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3. Specifically, the Marvel side, the Marvel roster. I don't really talk about it all that often, but I am a pretty, not a big Marvel fan, but I can tell you for sure that ever since Iron Man 1, I've been a pretty big fan of the MCU, or at least I try to be on top of watching the movies and sometimes the shows here and there. Granted, my knowledge of the film series is limited, but I have a pretty good understanding of what's going on at the moment.
Well, I didn't know that there was a game, and I'm just like shocked to see what you're gonna show me. But I'm like, number one, it's Wolverine, and it's always gonna be Wolverine. He's the best one ever.
I can't tell you how many times that mom just watches like the X-Men, like the movie of X-Men, not just the first one, but the second one, the third one, even X-Men Origins Wolverine. Like, it's absolute, like, she is a huge Wolverine fan.
It is pretty, intensive, everything they do. From the moment, like from the beginning, how they work out so much to be in that shape, and I think that's the most amazing thing a person can do to get that on film. It's not just their the way they're dressed, it's also all the workout that they've been putting on themselves, and the diets and the exercise, and I mean, it's a lot that they go through, and they make it happen. They look exactly how I remember back in the days when you have those what is it called, the magazines where you go through, and you just start comic books. That's what it was, comic books. So I grew up with that, so just seeing it now, it just blows my mind. It's amazing.
I believe now would be a perfect time to show mom what I've been in, what I'm kind of like into. If you've seen my Games of the Decade video from way back when, you'll know that I talked about this game not very extensively, but you know that I am a huge UMvC3 fan. So this game in particular, I wanted to show mom all the character, at least like the Marvel side of the characters, just to show how well they're represented in this game. in comparison to Marvel Infinite, but we don't talk about Marvel Infinite. Yeah, but with that said, yeah, let's get going. Thankfully, we don't have to go completely in-game just to check out the characters. So instead, we'll be going to the gallery because thankfully, there is a way for us to see the characters in their glory. And the first character that we're going to be checking out is, well, I mean, what better way to start the video off for her than Wolverine, huh? And here he is. And this is what he looks like this is what he looks like. That's the wrong one. Just change the...
I just love how ready he is. Like, come on, everybody. So much energy.
Yeah, look at that dude. And look, he's, you know, it's been a while since I've seen him, but wow, he is short. That might be because of the way that he's hunched over like that. I mean, look at it.
Yeah, he is. He's like,
yeah, he's
ready.
Yeah, he's ready to kick butt. He's ready to slice and dice. Although there is a...
Oh my god, the black one.
Which one? Let's see, this
black.
one?
That one.
Yeah, yeah, this looks awesome.
I like that.
Yeah, this actually looks pretty cool. And again, this is the costume that I frequent with two other characters. I'm not gonna say what they are exactly because they're not from the Marvel side; they're from the Capcom side. So I'm not gonna, you know, spoil that one.
It looks really good on that one on black.
Oh yeah, and then this one has like more muted colors.
Yeah. But
it still looks pretty good. Like.
Yeah. That one looks more like Captain America.
That looks more like when Pepsi meets Coca-Cola. But hey, I mean, it still looks good-ish. Not the best, but not the worst either. I don't think I've seen this color before.
About that one.
I don't think I've seen this one before.
Never wore that in a film.
This honestly looks more like a comic book. Yeah, a comic book costume.
The comic book wasn't like that I recall.
I don't think I've ever seen this color before at all. Like even when I was playing the game consistently, I've never seen anyone use this alternate color at all.
Ooh.
But this though, if you want comic book accurate, this is accurate.
That one, if I recall, that's when he gets out of the cave, right?
Yeah, after he gets the adamantium injected.
Yeah, then he loses his memory. He doesn't know who he is and anything. So that was a pretty sad, kind of like dramatic scene. There is a lot of stories, you know, behind, you know, where he tries to do good. He tries to be normal. He works so hard to please people. At the same time, you know, he's not a doormat. But once he gets like mad, woo, forget it. I don't know what else to say because he's amazing from top to bottom.
Personally, he's not my number one, but he's definitely up there. He's up there with one of my favorite Marvel characters of all time.
I just believe that he gives everything to everybody, and then once he's played, you know, like that's when he's like, I'm not gonna have mercy on you.
Next up, we got, oh, right, yeah, the Hulk.
You know how I remember the Hulk? So when I was little, I have 3 brothers, but one is older, and then my sister, and I'm the middle child, and then I have my 2 younger brothers. My 2 younger brothers and I will just kind of like go to the newsstand, because that's where they used to have the comic books. We will just go through them. Oh my God, we were so happy just going through them. But he wasn't that big like that. He was big, but not like that. And then we moved to Mexico City. And I remember we lived next to a building, and there were like, you know, rich kids there. And they always had fun with us because they would give us all their, you know, little toys. Yeah. And we were so happy because that's what we were, you know, kind of like looking on the comic book. So we were like, yay! My 2 little brothers and I were so excited about having all these action figures, where we thought it was the world, you know, and we start playing and all this stuff. But and then the other thing is, my older brother, we call him the Hawk. he gets just mad. Mad. He's so sweet though, but we call him the Hawk.
I don't know why, but when I look at him, I think that man is all teeth. Lou Ferrigno is as far as I'm aware, the earliest person who played as the Hulk.
I remember, like, as it shows on the picture, you know, everything was so green, and you're like, okay, they just put it in this paint, and everything got green, which you go like, why did his hair like didn't change? As you know, it's supposed to be black.
I can't help but feel that, I mean, in comparison to a lot of the other Hulks, he looks like he's built like the Hulk.
Yeah, well, that's kind of like how the action figures kind of like look like.
Yeah, back then, right?
Back in the day. But then, you see the second picture?
Which one? This, right?
Yes. So the other guy on the right, on the left side.
Yeah, the one on the left is Mark Ruffalo's Hulk, and then which is the recent most one. This is most likely what people nowadays know the Hulk by, whereas back in the day it was Lou Ferrigno.
The guy on the left side,
he
is the one that I 100% believe he knew what he was going for as far as connecting himself to the Hawk.
Yeah,
I think he had the soft side, and then he was a doctor too, so he has a soft side, as well as when he became the Hawk, it was like a nonsense. I don't hear you, I don't care, I don't anything. I believe he is the one that knew how to play the Hawk. 100% more than anybody else.
Yeah, and that's in comparison to a lot of the other actors, even back then.
Yeah, and I mean, again, years pass by, and they're like bringing out new people. They're bringing out new ways of how he should look, but I think that one is the best one by far.
And with that said, though, this version of Hulk ain't that bad either. In fact, it's more comic accurate. Although I will say, though, it does look a little cartoony by today's standards, especially when you compare him to the Mark Ruffalo Hulk. But honestly, though, this version looks like a better version of what Eric Bana's version of Hulk looks like.
I like it. I just believe the teeth is way too long, but other than that, you know, it's good. Oh,
but this guy, even from frame one, you can tell who this is, and I don't even have to say his name.
This one is exactly how the movie is. Exactly. There is nothing that they changed. I think this is the best one right now.
The game itself came out in 2011, and the first Iron Man movie came out back in 2008. So they definitely have some reference material that they can work with. It would not surprise me if they borrowed some design philosophies of this version of Iron Man from the 2008 film.
I like this version. I think like the movies that are actually coming up like later on, or you know, that the most recent ones, they changed now the color, they changed now a style, which I know it's called evolution.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's like there's some things that they're just meant to be left alone, you know. And I think Iron Man is a very good example of leaving it alone.
This one's definitely much more brighter compared to the more muted version of whatever the film versions went for.
The main thing about Iron Man, you know, it's all the gadgets inside than the outside, the look of the outside itself. You know, you can already tell, okay, it's metal, it's strong, he can fly, he can do all these things. So again, the gadgets are inside of him. And I think that the outside should be left alone. Where now it's like, I see it and it just like, they've been changing a couple of things where in the comic books, you know, it wasn't like that before.
Sometimes certain designs don't translate well, from comics to film. Since we were talking about Hulk earlier, it's kind of the reasons why people aren't that receptive to the 2003 version, because it felt like a comic book movie in the wrong way. Like, it felt more comic than movie if anything. Even with the other color variants as well, like, they still do pretty damn good, all things considered.
Oh, yeah, totally.
Yeah. In fact, I actually prefer this version of Iron Man than the whatever they went with for this for this game. But I get why, because it's definitely synonymous with the films.
Oh, I never seen the blue one.
I rarely see people use this particular color variant. Yeah, the gold one I sometimes see as well.
The golden one.
In my mind, I get the feeling I've seen this color scheme before. I just don't know where I've seen it from.
Yeah.
Oh, and then this.
Patriotic.
Yeah, Iron Patriot. That's the name.
They did a really, really amazing job, you know, and I just prefer the one that we know that he's all about, you know.
Yeah, of
right
course.
away,
of course.
you know, like you can tell who he is. Versus, you know, like if you add more color to it, if you add anything else, you go like, isn't that the same or is it the cousin?
Like, you sure? Like, are you sure this is a good idea? Or yeah, stuff like that, right?
Yeah. So I love the way it is right now. I think
Oh yeah, absolutely, absolutely. And I just remembered I forgot to show the colors for this guy. I forgot.
Colors?
No, but I think it's because we were talking about Hulk for so much for so long. Yeah, I guess I guess I kind of just slipped the mind for a bit. Yeah, there's this, and then there's that.
Oh, I like that. I like that.
Ooh, my.
It says hello, I'm here, and I superheated.
If I remember correctly, this is referencing a separate character from the comics. But honestly, I forgot what the name was exactly though. But honestly, this is pretty cool though.
Even his nails are black.
Oh yeah, I didn't notice that. Yeah, nice detail.
Ooh. That one, it says, you really piss me off.
That or he's gonna blow an artery or two. Hell, maybe 7.
No. But it looks good though.
Oh yeah, no, I mean I'm not doubting that.
Ooh.
This makes him look more like a frog. I'm not gonna lie, but I think it's because of the spots.
Exactly, I was thinking. I go like kind of like those frogs that change colors depending on where they jump.
No, you're talking about chameleon.
Oh, that too.
Well, I'm thinking about those dangerous frogs that you shouldn't be
they shouldn't be
around with.
Touch?
Yeah, like you touch them and then you poison and stuff. I mean, to be fair, the Hulk himself is already dangerous enough. I don't think it's necessary to add poison to him.
I know.
But that's just me though. Oops.
Nice.
And there we go. And then
I like that one.
yeah. Now here's the thing. I believe this is referencing Planet Hulk, but fans of the film will recognize this as a costume that the Hulk wore from Thor Ragnarok.
Oh, you know also which one?
What?
Like the Mario Brothers, the little turtles?
Oh, the Koopas.
There you go.
Well, I mean the shield doesn't help.
You see? But it looks cool though.
No, yeah, it does. And I kind of like this. Yeah, you know this guy.
Of course.
Yeah, Captain America. There's also his alternate colors as well. Even his shield changes a bit, depending on the colors that he has at the moment.
I haven't seen that one before.
I could be misremembering, but I think this is referencing a Capcom character actually. At least in terms of No, actually, it's either a Capcom character or I'm just misremembering the fact that he came from another Marvel vs. Capcom game, because he is referencing U.S. Soldier. But he might be a Marvel character. I could be misremembering, but I know him from the games though.
Yeah, but I never seen those colors.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, I do believe I've seen this one around though. Although I don't remember the yellow tint on his skin though.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
I don't know if I agree with this, but hey, you know what?
Green eyes.
Their design, not mine.
Ooh.
Yeah, this is just him with pants, real pants.
Yeah, he looks like Batman though. A little bit.
Just a teeny bit though, not too much. OC don't steal. Oh man.
I like it, but it just the front part. You see, the front, like right where his chest is. I don't know about that.
Oh no.
I don't know what that resembles. What's supposed to be.
I think it's supposed to be a skull, like like Punisher. It might be. It might be a little too hard to see. There we go.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah, there we go. It looks like
good.
Yeah, it looks like Punisher. Honestly, at least like just judging from the logo, it looks like it could be a Punisher thing.
Oh, that's a classic one.
Yeah, it's definitely attempting to reference the back in the 40s, like back when he was still active back then.
Yeah, I'm kind of impressed they did that. Yeah, but of course that's a classic one.
All right, I could be wrong about this next one, but this one might also be your favorite as well. I think. No, that is the wrong one. Never mind. This is Deadpool. So I don't think
I'm not really familiar with him because he's not really my favorite. He's I watched the movie and everything, and it just seemed it just didn't impress me that much.
Yeah, he comes across as kind of an asshole. If I'm gonna be real with you.
That's what I thought. He's not like the classic, nice guy and that will help out, and he just seemed more like an
anti-hero, right?
Like an ass.
Yeah, I mean honestly, there's no other way to put it really. Like just to perfectly describe him, but there's a reason why so many people love him so much ever since his debut back in the 80s, or was it 90s? Regardless, I know that it's that he's relatively new compared to a lot of the other comic book characters.
Yes. He came after, I guess, and
yeah.
I remember also he was in the comic books and everything. But I don't know, there's something in him that just doesn't really
speak to you, right?
I think you see how he's scratching his butt.
Yeah,
he's very careless. That's
yeah.
I think what
careless,
like
reckless.
He goes with the flow in a different way. He takes everything as a joke. He believes he's funny. I don't think he's funny. It's
definitely the kind of humor that you would have to be a little screwed up to find funny. Is what I'm trying to say. And with that said, though, he's not the worst character, but he definitely caters to a specific kind of audience. Honestly, compared to a lot of other characters, at least design-wise, it's a little simple.
He knows how to move those swords and everything. I mean, I like that part. I like the action he brings. The way he is just a bit too much for me.
Yeah.
But that's personal opinion. Don't hate me.
I mean, it's funny because when during his design process, he was kind of considered as a joke character. He was supposed to be a parody of a DC character, I believe. His name was Deathstroke. Yeah, a DC character named Deathstroke.
Oh, that looks weird.
Yeah, it's supposed to reference Cable from the comics.
Oh, I see.
A little weird, but that looks more like cosplay. But hey, Deadpool does what Deadpool wants, I guess. Now this guy though, Dr. Doom.
I mean, it's really something else. Is really dark.
Yeah, pretty menacing.
Yeah, but it is actually, they did a good job on him. Oh, I like that one.
Not sure if I'm a fan of the muted colors here, but hey, everyone's got their.
He looks like Robin Hood,
I mean, to be fair, his
Robin Hood.
His main color it looks more Robin Hood than this. If I'm gonna be real with you.
No, this one is from back in the days, like the old-fashioned Robin Hood.
I guess. I mean, this one doesn't look that bad though. Look at his eyes. Wow.
It just shows who he is, Like this one actually shows who he is.
Yeah.
Very impressive. Oh my God! Look at his mouth. Ooh.
To me, this serves as an example of when is too much too much. And I think this one might be the best example. As much as I do like the idea for the design, I think the execution of this one might be a little too much, because this one's because now you have like spikes all over. You have that like glowing thing like in the middle of his chest, and then the bottom is just a lot of armor. It might be a little too much, at least just in my opinion, though.
I think they tried to give him like a little bit of extra power. You know how Iron Man had like something blue here, so they probably thought that would be good.
Yeah, this one comes off as a little goofy.
He doesn't look goofy for sure.
No, he doesn't. I mean, in comparison to this, like this,
that one.
Yeah, this one looks so much leagues better compared to the alternate costume. Okay, now this character, I'm 100% sure you have no idea who this is, right?
No, it just doesn't look familiar.
This character is known as the Super Skrull. He still belongs in the same realm as the Fantastic Four. In fact, this guy's gimmick is he has the powers of the Fantastic Four. So he has the invincibility, he has the stretchy arms of Mr. Fantastic, he's got flame powers, and he's got the thing as well.
So it's like 4-in-1?
Yeah, basically an all-in-one. Yeah, I mean, he does appear in the comics, but I mean, in terms of notoriety, like, or recognition, he doesn't come off as iconic compared to the Fantastic Four. This is just my personal opinion, but I think the only reason why this character exists in this game is because it's just so they don't have to program 4 different characters. So you're not going to see the Fantastic Four in here. So unfortunately, sorry for spoiling it, but
dress him.
Yeah,
He got dressed.
I mean, with that said, though, this looks kind of good. I
like that one.
Yeah, I mean, if this was his normal costume, I would actually be a little more positively receptive towards it. That's in comparison to his normal costume, which looks plain by comparison.
Well, this thing on the shoulders, it reminds me back in the days of the 70s, 80s. You know, where you use the shoulder pads and all that stuff. That's probably where that comes from.
Most likely, yeah. He definitely looks like a character. I mean, the character design reminds me of the 60s or the 70s, you know. Yeah, 60s, 70s sci-fi.
I think it just kind of like blend him with everybody else.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's what I believe, that they just try to blend, make him blend with everybody else throughout, you know, time. This
is only from what I've heard. I haven't seen the movie myself, but in Captain Marvel, apparently the species of this particular character does exist there. Again, I'm not 100% on that, so if I do come off as wrong, please let me know, because I need to know. Because I haven't actually seen the Captain Marvel myself. There we go. That's the character I was talking about.
Oh my god, that's my second favorite. I was very, very impressed when the movie came out, because all I could remember is, again, you know, going through my comic books and being like, whoa. And back in the days, I was like between 5 and 7, something like that. So seeing now all these things coming up, it just makes me go back in time, you know, like when I was a little girl. So so much fun that I had with my little brothers, you know, and how we used to play. So he is actually the first one that I can remember, you know, how does he do it, how he is, how powerful he is, and how he was a god, you know. And again, then later on I found out that's not it. So anyways, but it's just so amazing to see that, you know, and now the guy that actually plays Thor, you know, like, my goodness, I will die for him.
Yeah, that particular character. Yeah, that particular character in the films I have seen, he has seen such a big transformation from his first movie all the way up until recently, and even his upcoming movie that's coming up, I believe later this year. He's going through some changes. The game came out around the time when the movies were coming out as well. Because Thor and Captain America: The First Soldier both came out in 2011, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it came out around the same time this game was out. So they didn't really have a lot to work with. All they had in mind was just let's just get the comics. Let's just get some reference material from the comics, and that's more or less what they worked with. Yeah, but with that said, though,
I like that one.
Yeah, this version of Thor, after being exposed with to Chris Hemsworth's Thor, like the design here looks a little more. I don't want to say bad because it is still competently made. I mean, there's no denying that. It's just looks a little more goofy in comparison.
Yeah, I don't know about those colors on him. He's a god, for God's sake.
Yeah. Now this one is She-Hulk. If I remember correctly, she is supposed to be the cousin of Bruce Banner. Honestly, I have seen worse designs. I'm just gonna leave it at that.
Oh, is she from Fantastic Four? No.
I have read up that she was a part of the Fantastic Four at least for a few issues, and then that's it. I don't think she stuck around that long.
Ooh.
With that said, this color scheme looks kind of good.
Yeah.
I kind of dig it a little.
She's built up. You can tell, she will push me really fast, but ooh, I like that one.
I do like the hair a little. Not so sure about the rest though. And yeah, you gotta get the red one here.
It has to get together with Red Bull.
Wait. I don't think I've ever seen this one before.
It's working out.
Yeah, back in the 80s.
I know.
It's a little weird, but hey, I've seen worse designs. And if I remember correctly, she is a judge. Minus the Hulk form, I mean. So yeah, there's this. I know she has some fans here and there. For me, I could do without.
Yeah, I really can't tell much because I'm not so familiar with her.
Yeah, Spider-Man. There we go. Honestly, my favorite character. Period.
Spider-Man back in the day, with cartoons, it was very special. Again, like I have tons of memories of my little brothers, and I used to. I mean, I was the middle child, so I was either with my older ones or with my younger ones, which I do believe I was more attached to, my little brothers than my older ones. And we played so much, and two boys against one girl, so yeah, I end up playing whatever they wanted. We did have the comic books, and we had also the little toys where we were playing. And the other thing, like, you remember we watched the movie with all the Spider-Man get together?
Yeah, just recently, actually, yeah.
Oh my God, I didn't know I was gonna like that movie so much. Spider-Man, it's been part of my life, because I grew up with it and everything, but it's not my favorite. He's a favorite, but not favorite. But I had doubts when we went to watch the movie, and I remember I told you about it. I said, I don't know, but when we got out of there, I was like, whoa! Like,
that was mind-blowing. There's some who love Michael Keaton's Batman. There's some who love Ben Affleck's Batman, or hell, as weird as it sounds, maybe George Clooney's Batman. But when it comes to Spider-Man, it's really hard to pick what's the best Spider-Man, because when you think about Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man, you think about, okay, he's a very good Peter Parker, but I'm not sure if he's a really good Spider-Man. But then you go back to Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man, and you think, oh, he's a really good Spider-Man, but I'm not so sure if he's a really good Peter Parker. And then you got the new one, Tom Holland, where he kind of like straddles the line in between one or the other, and you would think that he's a pretty good Spider-Man in that regard as well. And it's really hard to come up with an answer of who is the best Spider-Man, because each one has their strengths, their weaknesses, and honestly, I'm just glad that we're even having a conversation like that, because it just shows that we love this character so much. Yeah, honestly, just looking at these costumes that they do have for Spider-Man, like, it's really hard to hate on him, considering that he's so considering the way that he's designed and the like.
Yeah. And all of it makes sense. And I remember also, like, on that last movie that we went to watch, you know, how they have different costumes. Each costume for each Spider-Man was so different. If you really pay attention on details.
Yeah, it's funny. You don't really think about the spider suit until you actually see them side by side.
Yeah, I was looking at it, I'm like, oh my god, like he's being...
Yeah, I mean, with Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man, you can see that the web design is a little more pronounced in comparison to the other Spider-Man.
Yeah, now I don't know if it's my favorite now.
This one looks like it's from your era. I'm just gonna say it.
Sure. Yeah.
Okay, this character is an interesting one because you do not know her, but I definitely know her, not from the comics, but from a completely different medium, from an animated TV show. This started off as an original character for the TV show X-Men Evolution. And while I don't remember too much about this incarnation of X-23, I do know for a fact that there's some father-daughter dynamic between her and Wolverine. In fact, the character herself, X-23, I don't think you know her from as an adult, but you know her as a kid though. She's represented in Logan.
Well, I was just gonna tell you, you know how she has her belt and it has the X, that means she is from the X-Men, you know? And I'm seeing the claws, you know, where it reminds me again, you know, from Wolverine. Mm-hmm. In one of the movies from Wolverine, I remember he's supposed to have a daughter, right? And the daughter is supposed to be just like him. And that's who I was thinking of, you know, that might be the daughter.
Yeah, this particular incarnation, I mean, it comes from the TV show, but the one that you definitely know of is from the movie.
That movie was very intensive, you know, where I did not see Wolverine actually having a daughter. That was like a shock.
I'm not 100% sure if it's actually her daughter or if it's like, you know, daughter by connection from from the lab from before, but I know for a fact that they do have this slight relationship that they have, especially in Logan.
Okay. Oh, cool. They actually put in all the colors same as what Logan used to have, you know.
Sort of, yeah. I mean, it's not all the way, but it's definitely there though.
Yeah, you can tell there is not that one.
No, not that. Yeah, the one before. Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, she seems pretty darn good.
Yeah. Yeah, this one. I mean, this one doesn't look that bad, but.
No, just her leg looks funny.
Yeah. Not sure about this one either. Honestly, though, her alternate colors not that good. I mean, they could be better, I guess.
Yeah, I like that one.
Yeah, this one looks okay, I guess. Now, this is what I was talking about, because this is the costume that she wore when in the show. This is what she wore back then.
Okay, that one looks really, really good.
Yeah, honestly, I would prefer this to be the main costume, but honestly, this design ain't that bad either.
No, I like both.
I forgot this character existed.
Who's that?
Yeah, it's a character you think so little of. I don't remember where he came from exactly. In fact, even to this day, I don't remember world he comes from, whether it's from the X-Men or from Fantastic Four or anything like that. All I know for sure is that he has a big head and little body. In fact, that's the what do you call it? Impression I had when I saw him for the first time, because I've never seen him before. It's a character I think about so little of, I forgot that he was in this game. And it's sad too, because I remember even when the game came out, no one was using him at all. And it's a shame too, because I did try him out for a bit, and there is some potential, at least like gameplay wise, but you would have to dedicate so much time and energy just to pull off any of his combos, because he is so weird compared to everyone else. Like, everyone else is straightforward compared to him.
Do we know his name?
Modoc, that's his name.
Okay.
It's but Modoc is sort of like an acronym, because it stands for something. It's something organism designed only for killing. Even changing its colors here and there, it just looks weird. This one looks a little menacing though. But other than that,
it's kind of like mirror, mirror from the wall.
Yeah, the magic mirror, yeah.
And
then this. Honestly though,
it looks like a bad makeup date.
you want a joke character? This is your joke character. Like, this is just strange.
I'm wondering if there is somebody that can actually, or have actually played with it and made that successful.
Well, I know for a fact that there are people out there that do play as him. In fact, in tournaments, there are rare few that do use him as a character. It's just that it is so rare, it's so far and few in between that it's kind of like seeing a unicorn. Like it rarely happens, but you're glad that it happened.
Reese chases him down and gets that air throw.
Right, it was just trying to stay out of the line of fire. He avoided a lot of chips, so Priest made the adjustment, went up for the grab, but the missiles are going to play the spoiler on the second grab. The third grab is good.
So many throws right now. This is huge for Priest.
He is literally putting hands on Doom.
Super fancy. Modoc combo, of course. Gonna get another one in the corner.
But with that said, though, this I do not mind this costume at all. Like, in fact, please make this please make this the main costume, so I don't have to look at the normal one.
It looks like the Minions.
Okay, now that you mention it, now I can't unsee it anymore. Thanks. Next, we got something beautiful here, to contrast Modoc. This is Phoenix. Definitely unlike the movie incarnation, especially the original trilogy.
For Phoenix, I want to say that the first X-Men, the girl that actually played the Phoenix, she clocked it. I think she gave herself, to that specific character.
Really?
Yeah, I think so. Everybody else is just not. There's something missing. And to me, she is the authentic girl that should have kept playing the Phoenix.
I don't know. I mean,
which one do you like?
I have no idea, because I do get what you mean by that, but I think a lot of people would disagree with you on that. In comparison to the old cartoon, the film version it feels like a letdown. Like there could have been more done to that particular character. I think I prefer this over the green. But again, that's just my opinion.
Yeah, because it's fire, so kind of like resembles fire there.
Yeah.
Ooh,
that one looks pretty good.
Amazing.
And I especially love the shine of the boots.
Everything looks good on her.
Although
that one is cool too. That one is good.
Yeah. This one looks very good too. I forgot she had the letter V on her face though.
Oh, yeah.
Actually, on second thought, if you look from this side, it's fine, but then you turn over here, it looks a little weird.
I mean, the outfit itself is good.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And then there's the cartoon version. I'm surprised.
That one is really good.
Yeah, I'm surprised they were able to put this on here. I especially love her hair. Like that. I mean, that hair looks very good.
I think my favorite is that yellow one and the black one.
Yeah, even the white one too. Like that one, the white one's also pretty good too. Magneto.
Ooh.
This one is definitely from the comics, especially, you know, the color scheme.
Oh, yes.
It's definitely comic book accurate. That's the best thing I can say about this particular design.
Ooh.
Although that all white one I might need to reconsider that. Maybe.
Well, there was a time in the movie that he actually was dressed all white.
That is true, but he was in solitary confinement.
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't know about that color though.
Yeah, no, you're. Wait, I just noticed the middle. It's X. You think he was part of the X-Men at some point?
Yes, he was.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he looked like Barney.
Okay. Now, you may have noticed something. Compared to a lot of the other characters in this game, he does not have a alternate color. An alternate outfit. And there's a very good reason for that. It did exist at some point. In fact, if I remember correctly, it's still in the game's files. You just can't access it anymore. His alternate costume was this. This is what he used to look like.
I don't know about that.
Yeah, it's supposed to reference a comic called House of M. The reason why it was not there was because back when it was being advertised, people were lots of people were comparing. Yeah, they were comparing this Magneto King of Spain costume removed from UMvC3 because the outfit resembled too closely to a King of Spain known as Juan Carlos I.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it was deemed controversial, and the costume itself was removed. But with that said, with a little bit of file editing and messing around with the game files and stuff, you'll be able to bring that costume back. It's just that it would have very limited capabilities. And that's the story of Magneto not having an alternate costume. And if you don't like it, go... I don't know what to tell you.
I think they just did it to get more guys playing.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Because honestly, this really does not leave much to the imagination at all.
I remember when I saw her story, you know, and how ashamed she felt, you know, for being different, and how she tried to help out others, you know, and all that stuff. It just melted my heart. I think Halle Berry is the one that Halle Berry. I think she's the one that played it the best, in my opinion.
I would agree. Or the third film. The other two movies, especially the first one, I don't know if she was that good. But first times and all that, like I don't know if it was the right direction for her in the first movie, but in the subsequent movies that followed, she definitely improved, especially the third movie.
The first movie, I remember when I saw her, I was like, whoa, like it's good. And then you move on to the second movie and you're like, whoa.
Okay, a little better.
So much. And as it kept going, you know, and she still was on the movie, I think she made it, you know, where she literally knew who she was representing, and I loved her.
Yeah, by the third movie, you can definitely see her as Storm. Yeah, I kind of like this one.
I like it too. I like it too.
Yeah, though I think that's only because in this one she's actually wearing stockings. But that's just me.
Oh, and that's kind of like she looked on the
in Apocalypse, right?
Yes, which I did like that, you know, like, but I just believe they got the wrong girl.
Yeah, I think so too. Yeah, and honestly, I do like this outfit. Like, it looks pretty good.
It looks pretty good too. I do agree on that.
This character's name is Dormammu. He is from the same series of comics that Doctor Strange is from. Back in the day, in the year 2012 or 11, I also played this guy as well. He's a little weird, but honestly, I got used to him so much. In fact, I'd say that he was improved back with this with the recent most update. But honestly, he the metallic aesthetic is just pretty damn good.
He has a really nice outfit.
Mm-hmm.
If he had a head, you know. Well, he has a head, but
He has a head, disembodied from his from the rest of his body, but there's a head there.
he has a good, really, really good armor.
This is almost reminding me of Doctor Doom, only with, you know, flaming head and all that, but still.
It actually reminds me of a dragon. Ooh.
It's Aquaman, but if he's on fire. Not gonna lie though, this might be a little too much. The red, I mean.
I think so. I think it's too much too.
Yeah.
But they kept the same armor, so.
Mm-hmm. If they made a little bit of variation of the red, it might turn out to be a little better. But as it is, it's a little weird. Now, this one, on the other hand.
Because red is supposed to be the accent, not the whole thing, you know?
Yeah. So this kind of red, you know, this color combination, this looks very good.
Even that looks good.
Oh, yeah. I forgot about this costume.
I don't know about that, though.
This is definitely 60, 70... This shouts 60, 70 sci-fi.
Yeah, like around there.
It's just stupid. I'm not gonna lie. This just looks so silly.
Hey, not all the 70s and 80s were stupid.
This character's name is Taskmaster. He has this thing called photographic memory. He uses that to his advantage, and he basically copies a lot of the heroes' moves and stuff like that. He's able to mimic a lot of the moves that the heroes are able to do.
He looks pretty pissed off.
Well, come on. Come on. Hey, wait. Come on. With a face like that, how can you say no, right? he's the most adorable puppy dog looking character I've ever seen. And if I remember correctly, recently he's made a cinematic appearance in Black Widow. I think so.
Wow.
Wow, you seen the movie before, or?
I think I missed it. I saw no.
But I think so. Because I haven't actually seen the movie myself, but I've heard a few things here and there, so I just wanted to at least point that out. Yeah, this color scheme. Yeah, I'm liking this one. I don't know about this one. This one,
it's like the skull got burned.
Compared to his other color schemes, this looks like a Halloween costume.
Ooh, look at the shield.
Definitely looks modern. Yeah.
I actually like that outfit.
The pads that might be a little too much. That just might be a little too much. But other than that, yeah, I can kind of see it being pretty good though.
Yeah.
Yeah, not the worst designed, but not exactly my favorite. You've seen this guy before though. This one is just pretty damn big, like big.
Well, I don't know about that. Ooh, that one looks good.
Metallic black. Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yeah, that looked good.
That one looks okay.
This one looks this one looks like NES graphics. just a teeny bit though, at least in terms of color scheme.
Okay, that's a beetle.
Yeah, no, I'm not gonna. Yeah, I'm definitely agreeing with you there.
I don't know about that color though.
I believe this one is from the cartoon. I think so. Though I could be misremembering. The old cartoon, I mean. Yeah, this little weirdo, Shuma Garath.
It looks like Mike from Monsters Inc.
Oh, Mike Wazowski.
Yeah.
Yeah. I see that. Except creepier. Ironically,
it's supposed to be a monster, so I bet it's like literally how it looks like, but they just made it look a little bit cuter because of it's a kids movie.
Oh, now this looks like a Frank Miller costume. Yeah, this looks like a Frank Miller thing. Yeah, just nothing but black and white, like harsh black too.
And then red eye.
Yeah, then here, I mean, this only looks okay.
Oh my god, imagine that thing appeared.
Oh, imagine on the other side of the hallway.
Jesus Christ. I can see it.
Oh god! Oh god, oh no!
Doctor Strange.
Yeah. Yeah, this guy has got a billion eyes here. Now this guy is Nova. I do believe he is... He doesn't make an appearance in any of the movies by name, but he does. But his organization does make an appearance in the films, known as the Nova Corps. I've never heard of this guy even before the game came out, but just one look at him, and I'm like, yeah, that guy looks like a lot of fun.
Yes, I bet it is. Wow.
This one I kind of like a lot.
It is good.
It's very good. Very good.
Yep. It's okay.
Yeah. I mean...
Yeah.
I can live with it. I can live without it too. I get the feeling this harkens back to the original comic books, but I don't know. I don't know if I'm feeling it.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's a pretty good job, you know?
Yeah, this one's only okay. Like, I don't. Although even the skull itself looks white, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know about this one.
Ooh, I like that one.
The Terminator has risen.
Yeah.
Yeah, this looks very badass. Like, I am shocked that they were able to pull this off.
Me too. They made it really.
Hold on, let me get in closer. Let me get in closer to it, just to see the design of the skull. What in my goodness? This
amazing job there.
That's a very good. That's perfection. I'm just gonna say it out. I'm just gonna say it. Yeah.
I don't really like skulls, but that was a good one.
And then there's this weirdo, Iron Fist. He has his own show on Netflix, I think. I don't know if they moved it from Netflix and then moved it to Disney Plus, but I know that he has his own show. He's a martial artist. That's all I know about him. And even as far as gameplay goes, he's different. He plays a whole lot differently compared to others, because he focuses on ground combat, whereas everyone else, they just fly all over the place.
Oh, now he has a snake?
He's looking like Zorro.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
just a little bit, though.
The mask is Zorro.
Yeah, but I mean, the outfit doesn't really help matters. This one just looks ugly.
Totally
Like,
does.
who... I don't know who approved of this design, but it doesn't look
He
good.
changed his color scheme. Did you see his skin?
Yeah.
He got, like he went to the beach and got, like, suntan and... Say, yoo-hoo, let's go.
He stayed in a tanning bed for too long.
This looks more like natural.
A little natural, yeah. But it's like he's being pulled from the 70s. Yeah. Now he looks like a...
You in the 70s.
No?
No. I don't
What?
think.
You sure? Because I don't know. It just looks a little generic, is what I'm trying to say. Like, it just looks like he could be anyone. And here comes Doctor Strange. Definitely different from the movie.
I like the movie.
Yeah, same. This one looks a little too cartoony, but I get where they're coming from, though, because this was years before the movie. Yeah, you have to keep that in mind.
But the face is about the same.
Just nearly, yeah. It feels like a B movie.
It looks from the mid-century.
Oh, you mean like the 1800s?
Yeah,
Or hell, even further back, actually.
probably.
No, I guess I could kind of see that. But considering what they had to work with, it's fine. It's fine. I mean, this one looks really good.
That one is okay.
Without the design, like on his shirt, it just comes off as
Wait.
plain, very plain. But then you get this, like, here comes Dr. Manhattan. I'm sure this is likely a reference to the comics, but this is just a bad design. Even when I was younger, I didn't like this design at all. Like, it just comes off as strange. Maybe feels like a ripoff of another existing character.
Oh, and then the cape like Maleficent.
Yeah, this is just bad. I really do not like this at all. And here comes Hawkeye. Yeah, this is completely different from the films, even.
It totally. But I think this is actually the one from the comic book.
Yes, that is correct.
Ooh, oldie.
I mean, this one looks okay. Yeah, I like that. I like that honey bunches of oats color scheme he has here.
Yeah. Ooh.
Yeah, this one looks pretty good. Not my favorite, but I mean, it still looks good. Okay, again, with the yellow skin. I know that this is a reference to the comics,
yellow or
but...
green?
Yeah, this is just... It looks like he has jaundice. Like, it's not... This is not appealing. Like, he looks sick.
I like that.
Yeah, there we go. This looks much... This is a much better version of his normal costume, if I'm going to be honest here. And if I remember correctly, this is referencing a different character. I could be wrong about this, though. But with that said, it's good.
I don't know. I don't feel it. I don't think it's him. That's the whole thing.
You know this character, right?
Oh my god, I love him.
Yeah, Rocket Raccoon. Now, interestingly enough, the interpretation in the movies is different from this one. Because this version of Rocket Raccoon has a what do you call it? An Australian accent. It's a little weird.
Oh, he does?
Yeah, it's strange. Because, well, I mean, coming from someone who has played the game first and then watched the movie after, it's a little weird hearing Rocket Raccoon in a typical American accent in comparison to the Australian accent, because I was so used to this one. But with that said, his costume is adorable. Yeah, here is alternate colors. Yeah, it's I mean, it's essentially the same as suits, just with different color schemes. Like, it's just right there. Yeah.
But
Although
he looks good with anything, though.
Yeah. Although I'm not gonna lie, I forgot what his alternate costume was. It's been a while, like I said. So.
Ooh.
That one looks pretty good. It's like he's ready for war.
Yeah, he is.
Oh, so that's what it was. I forgot what this one was.
That was the main one?
No, I don't remember what it was trying to reference, but I remember reading about it.
I love his little eyes, so cute.
Trust me, he's just as aggressive as the film version. And I think with that, that's going to be the end of the of all the available characters. And oh wait! There's actually one more character, actually, just one more. And this one is a boss character. This is classified as a boss character. But this guy is so big. This guy is Galactus. Pull all the way back, just so you can see his feet, because you don't normally see his feet in game.
Oh.
Yeah, he's that big. In fact, if I remember correctly, if memory serves correctly, he should be the size. When you fight him, your character would be the size of that little button over there.
Are you serious?
Yeah, he's that big. In fact, majority of the time, you only see the top half of his body.
Wow.
Yeah, he doesn't have any alternate colors or any alternate costumes or anything like that. It's just this. Like, it's mostly just this. Now we can say that this is the end, because from this point on, it's mostly just the rest of the cast is just Capcom characters. But with that said, though, when seeing the various interpretations of the Marvel characters, it seems to me that you're very impressed with what they were able to pull off, right?
They did such an amazing job, and I like it. And again, like, favorite.
Yeah, I mean, can't go wrong with him at all. Like, honestly, like, this is just like there's no other character that you love other than this guy. It honestly doesn't mean that, like, it detracts the work and the thought just put out, like, with any of the other characters in the game. Like, it's just
I wouldn't say anything like that. I think all of them, again, different characters, different wardrobe, different, and that's what made it so special, where you can pick and choose, and it's just it's really good to know that they mostly based it on the
mostly from their original source material.
Yes, which is it's fantastic.
Yeah, even the weirdos like Modoc, they still do a pretty good job, like just trying to depict what the character is.
I will pick him if I ever played this just for the heck of it.
Yeah.
I want to see how he moves his feet.
Okay. Are you really curious? Because I can't actually do that right now.
Yeah.
All right, you know what? Yeah, let's go. Yeah, let's go and do that. Hold on a sec. Yeah, in game, it's a little even in game, he just looks so weird to me. He flies. And look at that grin on him. And this is how he moves his feet, by the way. It just kicks around like that. That's what I mean by when I say that he is so weird, because I don't think
Why he probably doesn't get picked.
No, he doesn't. Yeah, but then you compare that to let's say Thor. His moves are pretty good. Yeah, just takes you up and then just slams you back down. Then, yeah, he's got his mighty spark over here. And I think if I could do this correctly, yeah, smash this. Wait, how do I do this again? I forgot. Yeah, the tornado right here. And then... yeah, brings down the hammer to him.
Nice.
And finally, Wolverine. Now, this guy, on the other hand. This guy. You want badass? I'll show you badass. And then there's this one as well. But then there's this. I think you'll love this one a lot. Honestly, probably cool.
I know.
It's kind of one of the reasons why I love this game so much, is because you're able to do all of this. There's like so much flash and flare like being put into these moves. Yeah, and with that, that's more or less like all the characters that, well, for the Marvel side. I'm not so sure if you're interested in looking at the Capcom side of things. I know that it's like outside of your interest, but maybe if you're interested, maybe you can maybe in the future we can go and check that out.
Yeah, we can actually do that. I mean, it depends on the response of the viewers, you know, if they want to see that. And again, like, I appreciate this so much because it's Mother's Day. Mm-hmm. And on Mother's Day on Sunday, I was so sick to my stomach, you know, and I wasn't really feeling well. I was really down to my luck. And today we celebrate Mother's Day in Mexico. So it's just, Eric was like, well, what about Tuesday? And I'm like, I think I can do it on Tuesday. So I feel a lot better. And, you know, it all depends on what you guys want to watch. But this is literally for me. I just love the X-Men. I love, you know, everything about it.
Yeah, about Marvel and stuff, yeah.
Yeah, Marvel. And again, like, I just appreciate, you know, you doing something so special for me, and I appreciate that.
And if you want to see Mom check out the Capcom side of the roster, go ahead and leave a comment. Let us know what you think. And if you have any other suggestions about what do you want Mom to react to, go ahead and leave it there as well. And we will also attempt to record the Honkai Impact 3rd reaction video as well. It's just going to take some time before we get back into the swing of things. So thank you for understanding, and leave a like on the video, leave a comment, and share it around. And don't forget to subscribe for more reaction videos, and you know, just for any other videos that we eventually post up. So thank you very much for tuning in, and we'll see you next time. Take care.
Thank you, guys.